Make sure you don't allow your insecurities to drive the way you communicate with your partner. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And so if you are interested in getting to know more about teenage dating, if you're interested in getting to get more relationship advice and equally some marriage talk, so this is the channel for you. So if you are a returning subscriber, I'm very grateful. I appreciate your effort, I appreciate your loyalty. And if today is the very first time coming across this channel, I just mentioned the things we talked about, so do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Just do me three favors: make sure you subscribe, and if you like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to comment your opinion on this video and equally share this video. Very important. So today, just as we've seen in the topic, we want to fix some communication problems in relationships. So let's get straight into it. According to Google, communication is simply an act of impacting or transferring an information by speaking or writing or whichever method. Now, how is it important in our relationship? I must tell you, as oxygen is to life, so is communication is to relationship. I know so many people say before you fix a communication, make sure you have love, make sure you have trust, make sure you respect, and the whole of lot of it. But I must tell you this: you cannot love, you cannot understand your partner if you do not have a good communication with your partner. So it's through communication that you get to understand your partner. It's through communication that you can get to respect your partner, get to love, get to trust, and so many other things. But that's the main reason why so many relationships that lack good communication, that's why they break up or they end up in divorce, because you were not able to communicate, you were not able to understand each other, neither were you able to love each other. So why must we communicate in a relationship, and why must we communicate very well? Because we want to fix and know our partner and our relationship. Now, I must tell you this: in every relationship, you are either having a good communication, I mean, a very good communication, or you are having a very bad communication. Now, how do we know if you are having a very good communication or if you're having a very bad communication? Now, if you're having a good communication, or rather a good communication simply means that you are able to express yourself openly and directly, and you give your other partner, that is your spouse, the opportunity to equally express themselves openly and directly. That is when we know you are having a good communication. And for the bad communication, on the other hand, there is always a refusal to express oneself openly and directly. In fact, instead of expressing oneself openly and directly, there is always argument, and there's always an act of defense. The person always wants to defend his or herself. So that is a very bad communication, or that's the way to know you're having a bad communication. So I'm probably going to give you some few characteristics or some few things you could use in knowing if you have a bad communication in your relationship. One of the character or one of the attributes of a bad communication is sarcasm. Now, sarcasm is that situation whereby your voice or your tone is visibly telling us that you are angry about a situation, but you are not ready to acknowledge it. Another is passive aggression. Now, in this case, you just withdraw. You either walk out of the person, walk out of the room, slam the door. You don't want to talk about it. You just want to withdraw from the person, withdraw from the environment, withdraw from whatever you're doing at that point in time. That's passive aggression. And another one is counter attack. But this one is very much common. Instead of acknowledging the other person's feeling, what you do is that you end up criticizing the person for the person's past. Another most common attribute is diversion. Now, this one is very, 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 very common, and it is mostly found in women. And yeah, mostly women, because diversion is simply a situation whereby instead of dealing with the problem there and then, you are bringing up a whole lot of things that happened in the past. And one very, very common attribute of a bad communication that even I was a victim of for a while before I get to have some understanding is denial. Denial is simply when you say, I am not angry, when you are visibly angry. This attribute I just mentioned is one of the reasons for is one of the reasons why somebody will say, I have communicated with him, but you have not really communicated with him. This attitude of people saying, I was thinking you should understand, is a very wrong attitude. In fact, I think one of the things that break up relationship and marriages is high expectations. I thought you would understand. I thought you would understand. No. Sometimes even in the Bible, you have to remind God of his promises. Now, is he human being that you wouldn't remind or talk to about a situation? So whether you like it or not, communication is very, very much important. So you should stop expecting too much and start talking about what you expect. I'm going to give a few tips before I give you the rules of a good communication. So the very first thing I want you to keep at the back of your mind whenever you are communicating with your partner is that words are very important. Words are very important. What you say, how you said it, are very important. Because there is when you say something and the other partner will think you are joking, and there's even a way you will say the same thing and you're going to pass a message of severe anger and damage. Another tip you must know, or another bonus I'm giving to you on how to communicate rightly with your partner: do not, I repeat, do not focus on their weaknesses. Try and put all your focus on their strength. Try and praise them. Oh, you did this so well, you did it so good, for this is beautiful, this is this. Focus on their strength and not on their weaknesses. Well, another thing I must tell you as a tip to communicating rightly or to communicate in a good way is that you should make sure you don't allow your insecurities to drive the way you communicate with your partner. So in all I'm going to tell you, for you to have a good communication, make sure you are not possessive, make sure you are not anxious, make sure you are not insecure, because and don't allow these things to drive your communication. That's if you are, don't allow these things to drive your communication, so as to communicate effectively and efficiently. Now, finally, guys, I am going to tell you the rules, the secret rules that can help you to have a very good communication. Now, when you have this good communication as expected, you are going to skyrocket your relationship to the other level. I must tell you that this rules has actually worked in my relationship, and it can work in your own relationship. Now, the first rule to having a good communication is that you must purposely seek understanding and seek to be understood. It's not just about you talking and talking and talking and talking. If your partner did something that is not right, something that got you angry, something that you don't like, you have to seek for understanding. Like, you have to call them and ask them, why did you do what you did? Now, I must tell you that everybody has their own perception, everybody has their own story. Now, in seeking to understand and in seeking to be understood, you must make sure that you allow your partner to express themselves fully. Don't interrupt. No, allow your partner to express themselves. No cursing, don't call them names, don't no shouting at each other, no harassment. Just allow them to express themselves while you express yourself too, because you are seeking to be understood. You want this person to see things from your own point of view, and you equally want to see things from this person's point of view. It is simply like you viewing the world through your partner's eyes, and your partner viewing the world through your eyes. That is when you say we have understood each other. Try to put yourself in their shoes while they try to put themselves in your shoes. Now, in purposely seeking to understand and seeking to be understood, we have the next rule. You guys have to sit down and talk. Now, I said sit down and talk because I have noticed that when you stand up to talk, your temperature and everything is high. Like, before you know what's happening, you can get into a fight if you are standing up to talk. But when you are seated, everything is calm. That's the best moment to discuss issues. Now, the third rule is that you must analyze the issue and decide on when best to discuss or talk about it. It simply means that you mustn't talk about everything immediately. So you have to think, now that I'm angry, I can't talk about this. So you have to take your time, work on your temperature, work on your temper, make sure everything is cool and everything is calm. Then you call your partner, sit down, seek for understanding and seek to be understood. And then the very last important rule: take action. Take action. Don't blame anybody. Whatever happened has happened. You have to take action right away. Take action. Make up your mind to do something as regards to what your partner is talking about. Very, very important. So guys, I hope you've learned a lot today about a good and a bad communication, and I want to believe that you are going back to fix your communication problems. So I've been able to help you out, and I believe that in your next relationship or in your current relationship, you are going to fix that using these few steps I've given to you, using those few rules I've given to you. And I bet you by the time you start communicating this way, you will see a whole lot of improvement in your relationship, in your marriage, and what have you. I'm very, 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 very happy communicating with you today, because I just feel deep down in my spirit that I have actually helped someone's relationship to get better. So if you know that this video has actually inspired you, why not comment down below on your opinions and on what rule you want to start applying in your relationship henceforth. And please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Have you liked this video? If you have not liked this video, please like this video. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, because more and more and more are coming. So make sure to subscribe and share this video. See you.